Okay. Hello, hello. So, as I put in the schedule, I'm a few minutes late. But that's okay. I had a few things I needed to do first. So I need to check the map rotation. There are a few achievements that are here regardless of what the maps are, so I can go for those. I think war is over. What war? That was so rude of me. I didn't even say hi. Hey, Composta. Hi, Toxic. Probably not. Which war? There's multiple going on. Sorry, sorry. Let me check in the achievements. Never seen God. So a mandrake. Shroom berries is not bad. Block 100 total damage. Achieve flight. So I'll try shroom berries and the mandrake. I have no clue. I'm legit playing Red Dead Redemption 2 right now. Oh, nice. Did you tell me that last time? So you're probably past the wheel section. Probably a lot farther past the wheel section, right? So mandrake. Yeah, I'm on chapter 2. Okay. I have not fully played Red Dead Redemption 2, so I cannot opine. That's one of the games that I feel ashamed to have not fully completed yet, but I'll get through it one day. All right, Mandrake. Or what is it called? The achievement is called Crypto Gastronomy Badge. Crypto Gastronomy. Oh, this is, I don't know, peak. Yep. I'm trying to get the low on the Cattleman revolver handle. What honor system are you going for? Are you doing high or low honor run? More never see God. More. Why am I not seeing it? Yeah, it needs 6 balloons. No, I was referring to my ex bothering me for a friend that he got with told me he was unfaithful to him, so they broke up, and yet again my ex is facing consequences for his actions. Anyways, well, that was quick. I'm so bad at this game. Both I'm first trying to get low on first so I can get the revolver handle. Okay. Where's this badge? Am I crazy? Okay, let me just look it up then. I'm not gonna use Steam. Well, I guess. Do you think that's good news, Toxic? It's good that that person is facing the consequence of their actions, but shrieking mandrake plant in the roots. Okay, so I need to find the roots anyway, so I might as well just start. Also, congrats, Toxic. You've gotten to 30 streams in a row. Interesting, interesting. I don't know. I'll just take some time to think about it. Rarely does anyone know how they truly feel the instant that it occurs. Why do you think relationships are so hard? Why it feels like it takes eons for people to know how they feel about each other. Sorry, Bing Bong, not able to take you. We'll take energy drink. I'll put this in here. Was it not snowing anymore? Nice. I mean, it's good that they're not together and that's facing consequences, but I don't condone cheating and obviously feel bad for my friend. Even if I'm mad at him for getting with my ex in the first place. Well, yeah. You have to appreciate and look at them as they are, not as how you wish them or want to view them as. Come on, please. Break! There we go. Yummers. Yummers. I'm probably just gonna eat them right away, in all honesty. I'm kind of hungry. It's not like I'm gonna need that much food. Cool. Actually, wait, Doc. Also, Doc's on TikTok, or maybe might still be there. Have you gotten to the peak in this game yet, or no? But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? Radiohead reference. I know that band. That song's not even off their best album, because that album that you're talking about is Pablo Honey. I like In Rainbows more. Or, if I'm feeling spicy, I'll play Burn the Witch. Actually, it kind of depends the way you define best. I'm saying best in terms of my personal favorite. If you're talking about, like, in terms of influence and, like, how overall good it is, I would probably have to say OK Computer. But that's kind of... It's kind of hard to not talk about Radiohead and not also have a conversation about OK Computer. Ooh, lollipop. Ooh, and trail mix. Yummers. Being hunted by bounty hunters now? For what reason could it be? Why would Arthur Morgan have bounty hunters after him? Because he's such a good guy. Never done anything bad in his entire life. Honestly, it's probably because how many crimes I've committed, how many people I've killed. No, could not be. It's just because you're just... Arthur Morgan's just a guy. I was just trying to harass him because he's just doing guy things. That's what it is. Okay, the rope has no use for me because I'm solo. Okay, I'm gonna look at the right side. This does not look too great. Yes, exactly. The male community has to take back being whimsidaisically, like being all whimsy and cool. We can be silly too, without consequences. Also, I should say this. I should have said this at the beginning of the stream. I'm sorry for being 30 minutes late today. I did play the... I'm not upset about changing it because my friends wanted to play Borrowed Trauma. That's not the main problem. It's mainly because I just did not deal with the extra time that I had well. Because we ended about like 6:30? Something like that. I don't know. Point being, it was an hour before the stream was meant to start. I was a little silly. Hence why I'm advocating that but should be allowed to be silly again. Alright, well. Fine. I'm gonna be using extra stamina, but that is a-okay. Italian dish. Do you think I should get the surgery where they break your legs to make you taller? No. It sounds good in the moment, but you're gonna live with lifelong health consequences due to that. Like, you're gonna have, like, permanent leg pain. There's no... You should not be ashamed about being shorter. Some people like that about other people. You just need to find people who enjoy you for who you are, not who they're worse for you to look at. I'm tired of looking up at everything. Yeah, but think about this. If you're in a cramped space, like let's say you're cave diving for whatever reason, and with your tall friends, you could probably leave... That's just the first thing I think about. You could probably leave and escape because you're going to be able to be more compact, as opposed to your tall friends who are just stuck there, having to wait for you to save them. Wait, let me turn this off. Sorry, number one fan. I gotta turn you off for a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Doing a bounty now? Ah. I thought you just said you were getting hunted by bounty hunters, and now you're doing bounties? How the turntables? Balloon. Okay, this is a good start. I need 5 more of these guys, by the way, for an improvement. Yeah, how the tables have turned. I'm turntabling my own sentence. There's a suitcase. I need to check pretty much every suitcase possible and hope that I just get a 3 stack of balloons, because that makes my chances much better. Let me double check that I actually have the proper YouTube chat up, because I have made the mistake before. Okay, I do. Of inadvertently bringing up the wrong YouTube chat. And then people talking to me the entire stream and me just ignoring them. Whoopsie. Go over here. Go up over here. Bandage. I do like this. Goodbye, Pitten. Lollipop. I think you're saying the heels, but my feet are kind of messed up. I can't manifest 6'5". Good map rotation, not figured out yet, just got past the shores. So the good map rotation that I would want is the next one has to be roots, and then the one after that has to be alpine. That would be the most efficient, but I actually do not need that. Or if I get the mesa, because I still have to get the achievement for throwing a gold statue into the kiln. Roots? And it's not the roots. Huh. Well, that's fine. I cannot do anything here except for look for balloons. And so mandrakes only spawn in the roots, so... Welp. Unlucky. Whee! Oh, hello, rain. Coming in always at the best time. Perfect. Just gonna do a little dance. As War Thunder, Henry, because I think that's the last thing I saw that you were playing. Shimmying, shimmy-a, shimmy-ah. Also, is 6'5" the new magical height number that people want to be? I thought the magical height number was 6 foot. And there's a little bit of damage. That's fine. I dream big. Fair enough. Banan. A banan. Banan. Oh, they did not even give extra stamina? Then why am I eating them? War Thunder's fine, just we're in the air right now. Contemplate switching games. Don't know what to, though. Okay. Let us see. You play, like... I'm not sure if that's actually a question of you wanting suggestions, but... Mega Bonk? Or something of that sort? Oh, actually... Is Wyatt still in the call? Does he have Aliens Fireteam Elite still installed? Because we need to finish that. Because I still have that installed. AFK right now? Okay, I'll send him a message to ask if he would want to do that. Because I might do that instead of Little Nightmares, because that's a game that I need to make more progress in. Medicinal root. Okay, I'll send him a message once I pass this area, because that way I can kind of relax a little bit and not worry about the fog rising. Uh-oh, that's unlucky. This is not somewhere I can just stand on. Go down. Okay, game. I guess you're just not able to stand on that. No, that's... It looks like you should be able to stand on it, but it's much too sloped. I think the world just did not generate correctly there. What about this area? I'm a believer. I should have believed a little harder. Okay, just take the pitten out, get it ready, because I already tried it last time. It's like my only route, though. There we go. Now that's a ledge that you can stand on. There we be. Ayup. I mean, it auto got me off, so that tells me that there is a point I can stand here. Go over here. Not a single suitcase. There's one. Sometimes I say stuff like that so the game will prove me wrong, because I really do want to see the suitcases. I'm not over here trying to be a complainer. Got that. But yep, that works. It's fine. I should be able to get up here regardless if I'm on that little ledge or not. Portable stove, not something I need. Not seen a remote claw yet. Those are very funny in solo. Well, they're even funnier in duos and like above, but I just like the rescue claw. It's great. Okay, another balloon, but there's a little space problem here. I'm not referring to the fact that I'm trying to get to space with the balloon. Right, you know, we're just gonna lick the lollipop. Get to the center of the Tootsie Roll. We're gonna go... Oh no. Nope. Cool. Good old rain. Okay, I'm fine with taking poison damage as long as it means I get up here. Ow. I mean, if I just want to lollipop it, I could probably get up again. Kind of feels like a waste. Especially when it looks like there's a path over there. I'm gonna ignore my lollipop shenanigans for now. Okay, maybe I should not have ignored my lollipop shenanigans. I have another pit in here or anything? No. I have an energy drink. I wonder, can you combo, real question, can you combo energy drink into lollipop? I kind of want to test that now because that seems funny. So first, the energy drink, then the lollipop. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the, that's the big stuff. Okay, it looks like it can. That was great. The rain texture on the peak scouts look really weird. Balloon? Hidden? Ooh, a chain launcher. Not bad. You. Airline food. So I'll take this and just chug it, and then take that. See, already back to a full inventory. I'm a believer. I'm a lever. Because that would have been bad. I love how many times for the tropics I'll go up an edge and it's just sheer cliff. Nowhere to possibly even think about going up more. We love that about the tropics. Oh, antidote. Honestly, I feel like the antidote is probably one of the worst items in the game. There are situations in which it is nice, but the vast majority of the time, almost any other item is better than the antidote. Unless there's like some sort of exploit or something you do with the antidote. Does not really seem that great. I'm gonna scorch berries here. Kind of makes me think that the next area is going to be alpine, but could be bait. Owie. Owie. The bees. Oh, more of the bees. Okay. And now... not gonna be able to make it over there, so we're just gonna climb the vine. Do I believe? I believe. Oh yeah. Hi, Pebbles. How are you doing? Stock could go up, stock could go down. Yep, that's how the stock market work. What is this path? There's just nothing. I have an extremely evil plan. Do tell. Or is it so evil that I'm not allowed to know? Do I trust the trees? I kind of want to trust the trees. You're gonna stay up past your bedtime? That is an extremely evil plan, and something you definitely should not have told me. Oh, that was like nothing. Nope. Ow. Only that much fall damage. My secret is safe with you, but like, you should go to sleep. It's unfortunate that did not work at all. I think I just have to find a different route. Why does my live always get marked for producing unoriginal content? I'd like to imagine that there's a singular person out there that is just constantly giving me that copyright claim. No. Or not copyright claim, but restriction for just no reason. Maybe I should just chain launcher and just get this over with. Or if I can get to the top of here, let's try that. Yep, owie. There's the pitten that I could not use. Yeah, I genuinely do not know how the developers or the RNG was expecting me to do this without a chain launcher. I mean, yeah, if I chain launcher, then I'm just pretty much all the way there. There we go. MYM, is that the other secret? Oh, can't get it getting hit with the yeepy. Go uppy. Ooh. I should say MYM loud and clear while putting 2 fists to your chest. This is like a chivalry type thing. Or like a fedora wearing type thing. Oh, man, that's owie. Yeah, sometimes I press the spacebar to jump, but maybe I just did not. Oh. It's a hooded type thing? What does hooded mean? Like a cult? Do it? No. I have free will, much as you had free will to send that message. Alright, one more. Stop here for a sec. Remote claw, my beloved. When's the beating peak under a minute stream? Unironically, that is something that is kind of possible. Or maybe they patch it, but it should be possible still. I've already technically beaten the game in under an hour. Funny how every time I know you're coming up with those things as like a joke, Pebbles, but that is something that you can do. Unless this statue has a bunch of balloons. Oh, the Book of Bones. The Bone Book. That's gonna give me curse. You know what? Book of Bone. Bone. What does the book do? It turns you into a bag of bones. Look at me. Look at my hands. I'm bones. If I take any damage, I die, but I do not suffer from any status effects, which is real nice. It's actually really, really good. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm actually going to get rid of this because it's not going to matter anymore. Alright, so let me look at an achievement I need to do. So I think it's called 24 Karat Badge. I need to look up how to do that one. To obtain this badge, you must traverse the Mesa biome without gaining more than 10%. Oh no. While in the Mesa, locate the entrance to the tomb, navigate the parkour puzzle, and collect the ancient idol at the end. Carry the idol to the kiln where it must be dropped into lava. Okay. Where would that be? 24 Karat Badge. Da-na-na. Graw. Hi, Toxic. Okay, I guess I'll go with that for now. Just a big old bag of bones. What if instead of Peak, it was Peak and it was a bathhouse stealth game? What? Why would you do that? Why would you want to sneak in on somebody when they're in the bath? No, that's not the entrance, quite clearly. Okay, so I still will be affected by these, sadly. To Peak, the name of the game. But yes, I get the joke, peak, peak. Like, peak of a mountain and peak at someone. Well, time to go down. This is actually pretty dangerous for me, because if I take any fall damage, I'm dead. Mr. Pebbles' name. It's 5 Pebbles? Yeah, 5 Pebbles from Rain World. Eek! Oh, I must have gotten to this before. That's interesting. The tomb. Oop, my bad. I don't know how I missed that. I guess a good thing I'm not going to starve to death now. You already said that. Oh. Okay. I see how you are, game. Huh. So I have to go over here. Goodbye. Goodbye, Pebbles. Wish you well. I'll take the torch just in case. Should be good. I have extra stamina. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go uppy. Oh, I lost the rest of the stamina. Rough. I could do extra coconut, but I think if I'm just careful, I can get over here. Yeah, this is kind of cruel that the developers put this here. As much as I can get. Oh, that might be bait. It might be la bait. Okay, good. It's not full bait, just partial bait. Why am I getting lag at this time of day? At this hour? You know what I can do? I kind of want to be lazy. Wait, hold on. Let's put this back. Let's put this in here. Take this out, and then put that on. Because I can probably just remote claw at this point. Yep, I'm good. Bing bong. Bing bong. Hi, bing bong. Okay, the real question is how do I get out of here with this? Oh, you're real heavy too. Wait, can I climb this? Thank you. Wait a minute. Hold on. Do I have to go all the way back? Oh no. I think I have to go all the way back. Oh wait, hold on. There might be an exit. And just a reminder, I have to throw it into the kiln, right? Yes, that's what you have to do. I do not think I need this anymore. Come on, little buddy, we can get out of here. Alright, so the nice thing is I'm climbing the mesa without the heat, which is great. But I still have the tornadoes, which is probably a much larger threat now. Yeah, like that. The tomb? Yeah, Henry. I looted the tomb. Look what I got. Bing bong. I like how putting on the backpack made it so I got less stuff. You have to throw this into the kiln for an achievement. And it protects me, too. Oh. So if I start getting swept up by a tornado, Lord knows this is what I'm pulling out first. Yeah. I do not know if cactuses count as damage. I do not think so, but I'm not testing it. That's bait. Go over this way. Actually, can you just throw something in there? No. Well, the food's not going to matter anymore, is it? But I can still eat it for the extra stamina. Yeah. Shelf mushroom. Okay. Hits me with a gentle breeze and knocks me over. Yeah, I just had to figure out how you locate the tomb. It's actually in a really obvious spot now that I think about it, but... oh, well. It's probably because I just never get the mesa, or whenever I have gotten the mesa, I've died really quickly. Is there like a way I can get over without needing to do such shenanigans? Oh, yes. And it's weird that Bing Bong can go through a divorce and still have time to be made into an immortal golden statue that provides protection. I guess that's what divorces do to a man. Oh, we can get through here, right? Oh, yeah. I'm so happy. What's going on, Toxic? You can hear again? Oh, I thought you said you could hear again. So the ear infection's gone away? I did say that, but then it came back. Okay. Spaghetti. Hello. How you doing? Is this where you redeem the bad wisdom? Ah, I said it too early. You can hear colors. What does red sound like? Actually, will the skeleton even be affected by fog? It should be, but that would be funny if it was not. Like a red rocket. There's a new DBD public playtest. Ooh, is it for a new kill or anything like that? I might have to reinstall for that. Or I could, you know, buy a 4 or 8 terabyte SSD and not worry about this problem. New killer, 2 new survivors. What are they based off any IP, or is it completely original? I don't know if you understood that and ignored it, but you... Or you actually just don't know. Don't know what. Stranger Things Part 2. Oh, okay. Another Stranger Things DLC? Okay. I mean, I remember when they removed the first one. Like, you could not buy Demogorgon for a while. Never mind, don't worry about it. The remote claw, let's go. 11 is a survivor now? Okay. That's cool. I wonder what's going to happen when Dead by Daylight starts running out of, like, IP they can do collaborations with. They're just going to get desperate. We're just, like, Cookie Run Kingdom, I don't know. Wait a second. That was great. I hope all of you know what just happened, but... Oh, that's incredible. I'm so happy that happened. So that dynamite, counts as damage to your character. So I died because I'm in the skeleton form, but because I set up the checkpoint flag, I spawned all the way back here. You know, they're desperate when they start adding more mascot horror IPs. I like you have to say more, because remember Five Nights at Freddy's exists. Welp. I could be wrong. It's actually the harder route of getting out here, but I mean, may as well. I really do not want to do that parkour again. Ooh. Ooh, that works. Bing bong! Bing bong! Bing bong! Okay, Bing Bong's protected me. Good old Bing Bong. I scroll on TikTok, jams you on my feed again when I do, so I guess it's fate. But you just... anesthetic, just go. 11 is a funny perk. What does 11 do? Find those 5 balloons? 6 balloons? No. Lets you crouch to reveal literally everything in your radius, including killer, and avoid getting aura read yourself. That sounds like the strongest aura reading perk in the game, then. Because that just makes some perks obsolete. Why are they doing that? I guess they really want people to pay for this DLC. after being crouched the entire time, but still there are perks that worked while being crouched. So you can just run a build. What's that one perk where if you're stealthed, then you... That works. Nope. That works. If I come back, then please time me out. I have an application due in an hour and a half. I will. Toxic. I'll promise you that. Okay, I can finally get out of this place. I think this is the fog, but it's just not affecting me. Oh, but you also have Oblivious for the duration? Okay, so that's how they're balancing it. Because the way you were describing it, if it's just crouching and you have pretty much everyone around you, like everything around you revealed, that's broken with no hindrances. Why does fog not even affect this? That's ridiculous. Okay, so TNT's real deadly. Or maybe this is not actually fog? It lasts 11 seconds max and goes on a 40-second cooldown after that. Okay, so there's also other things. You should touch the cactus. The cactus might kill me, anesthetic. You want me to die? Is that what you're saying? And you know what I get from this Valorant? From this entire thing? They should nerf the pig. Are you asking for my honest opinion? Of course. I'd prefer for you to be honest. There's crates over here I have to check. No balloon. Balloon? No balloon, but milk! I like milk as skeleton. Provide sustenance for bone. Here's other stream that I watch then when I'm being terminally online. Well, you can just, I don't know, avoid being terminally online. Make it sound so easy. Do you have other hobbies besides being online? Reading a book, perhaps? Listening to music? Just spend some time for yourself. Down. If you're not able to come up with an answer on a stack, that's perfectly fine. Do a lot of crying in my free time. Is that paid or unpaid? And then who's the other survivor besides 11? I start feeling myself getting paid for it. No, that's not what I meant. So I'll presume unpaid. So, okay. Like Trisha on the kitchen floor. Are you talking about Trisha Paytas? Dustin Henderson? You know, the problem with Stranger Things is I have no clue who that is. I watched like one episode of Stranger Things. Yeah. Trisha Paytas is a weird individual. I don't know, a nerd. I don't know, he's just kind of like a nerd. I would shove him in a locker if I was him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm in the fog. We get chem traps for windows. Oh yes, as a killer, I love hearing the sound more chem traps. She's starting to balance out. Balance out what? As like a person? Okay, the good news is that this biome's probably gonna be the one that might take me the longest. Yeah, she went to therapy and became a mom and stuff? Okay. Well, becoming a mother is the solution for some people to even out their life, but it's certainly not always the solution. Having a child is not the solution to everything. That is for sure. Anyways, next I'm running the crouch scum build for this, of course. That's why I was already thinking. Same brain cell. She still named her child Aquaman, though? Aquaman? Are you sure she balanced out? It's like Elon Musk naming his children. It isn't. There goes my weekend plans. Okay, prevent the fall damage as much as possible. Protect me, Bing Bong. I see you. Actually, those take like 9 months. Are you talking about the baby? First week of a relationship, immediately starts having problems. I want a child. I barely know you. We've barely had conversations with each other, but I think the way to fix this is child. That's actually good. I'm sure if I put an ad on Craigslist. Where's this conversation going? I would say the funny, what you mean by that, but I'm scared by what you mean by that. Oh, I did not mean to shift jump. There goes all my extra stamina. I did it after the first bar had depleted. I was foolish. There's TNT over there, so I have to be careful. I mean... You're telling me that you think that the Craigslist people are gonna be good relationships? Have you seen the people on Craigslist? I could have Elon Musk's 15th and be set for life, but then you would have to beg for his attention, and then he would probably name the child something weird anyway. I gotta get on Twitter again? No, do not. Oh, that's a new killer they should add to Dead by Daylight. Elon Musk. Genius. Okay, now I just need 3 bunch of balloons. My entire backpack is just filled with balloons. Big lollipop, not bad, not bad. Take a look over here. That did not help. I cannot see what that is. I have to get on the other side. Hello, Spaghetti. Hi, Boop. How are you doing? I will tell you this first, because I accidentally did this yesterday. When I was talking to Toxic, they did something... They came to the chat and said meep, and I was like, oh, that's something that Boop would do. And I accidentally called Toxic Boop. I'm just telling you, because... It feels like it'd be wrong if I did not. You're doing great? Okay. Hehe, everyone is Boop. True. Airline food. Ooh. I do not want to die. Please. Okay, that's nothing that I need. Will I survive that fall? It's not worth testing. So I'll just explain the quick dynamic of what's going on here. I took a spell that makes it so if I take any fall damage or any damage of any type, I just combust and I die. I gotta wake up early tomorrow, but I want to say hi first because I went to bed because I felt like it's been a while. Oh, that's fine, Boob. If you just want to say like hi to me, you could also just sit on Discord. I don't have updated you regardless. It does not always have to be on stream. Oh, there's the bad wisdom. Yeah, but this feels right. Okay. So I just want to say it so you're not pressured into feeling like you have to always be here. Ooh. Ooh. I kind of want to keep that. Alright, the bad wisdom. The best bad wisdom that I could give right now is marry for money. It'll end up perfectly fine. Relationships built on words that sound like they'd be the start of an evil villain's plan are the great starts to relationships. I would know. Ooh, checkpoint flag. Okay. I'm gonna keep this with me real quick. I somehow got another checkpoint flag. Are you an evil villain? Yes. But only on the weekends, not on weekdays. That's when my time's off. Marrying for money is hard, but yeah. That makes it sound like you've tried that before. Bing bong. So we're gonna drink this. Actually, wait, I might pass out. Bing bong. Marrying for love in this economy. It feels good to be appreciated every once in a while. It's nice to kind of try. He's so shiny. Boop, you said you gotta wake up early. I understand. It's nice catching up, but you should probably go to sleep. Ooh, we're gonna head back. I'm not risking it. Okay, fine. There'll always be another time in another place. No, they should watch anime all night. That's pretty much what I did most of today. I've been going down the list of stuff that people have told me to watch before. Today was not necessarily a great day for that. Bye-bye, Spaghetti. Bye-bye, Boo. You're gonna start acting employed. How do you think someone who acts employed is? Because from what it sounds like, you think acting employed just means that you have no time for having fun and you just work all the time. That's not a way to live. Toxic, you said you had to do your application. I'm sorry, I'm timing you out on YouTube. That's how it is when I'm not freelancing. So is that a freelance like artist, or what do you mean by freelancing? Yeah, like 20 minutes a day, and you got to split that between sleeping and maybe the bathroom. Maybe. Oh, private investigator. Oh, yeah. When did I say this? You did. I have the message on Twitch. Hold on. I do not want to die by a scorpion. If I come back with... Then please time me out. I have an application due in an hour and a half. Oh, never mind. I remember now. Anyways, Toxic, you know what that means? Time to time you out on YouTube, too. Wait, can I time you out? Wait, just go to your thing. Bye. No bye? Okay. Alright, bye-bye, Toxic. Go finish your application. Yeah, you've told me you're a private investigator before. Sorry, I forgot about that. It's just hard to keep track sometimes. Because most of the time when I hear freelance, I always think artist. Toxic. I can't make anything beautiful, no, that's not true at all. If you're talking about artistry, well, there's multiple things that you can find beauty in. Sometimes it can just be even in the way that you talk or you have interactions with other people. Beauty is not in artificial things like how something looks or what colors it has. It's what it means to you and to other people. Okay, this is risky if I go that path, so we're gonna try over here. Ooh, this might actually work. I could lollipop, just to be safe. You know, I will. Chemtrap is a pretty funny perk, though. Are you talking about just base Chemtrap? Yes, Chemtrap is funny, because whenever you put a Chemtrap on, like, a pallet, and the killer sees you do it, the killer just sighs and goes, well... There we go. No extra waste of stamina. I have a checkpoint flag, so it could be a little risky. Yeah, it just let you loop the same pallet for a minute straight. Unless they bite the bullet, and then you still get extra time anyway. Kind of risky, but I'm going to attempt it. Let's see if I can sit up here. Okay, so you can. Actually, I am an artist. I really like your channel. Oh, you're going to advertise to me about banner art? Love that. Favorite thing to talk about. And if they just bite the bullet, they lose the chase, though. Well, yes. Well, depending on what perks they have, they can probably find you again. Let's not waste it willy-nilly. The playtest is funny though. 1K deposit. 1K deposit for banner art? Oh, that's a good deal. No references, no prior work, but like I should definitely trust you with the 1K. You'll get back to me on that. Alright, I'll take your word on it. I'll download Dead by Daylight again. I'll play the playtest. Oh, I do not have enough space. I have to uninstall something. What do I uninstall? Okay, I'm gonna uninstall Zombies Chronicles from Black Ops 3. Yeah, add me on Discord. Mine's legit. It's like 11 years old. OMG, I think it is. Dead by Daylight. Now I have enough space. Barely enough. I'll look for other stuff to uninstall when I'm not in the middle of streaming. I am a dinosaur. How do you think I feel? I might be even older than you are. I have to find a different route. Nice. No scorpions, which I appreciate. There's hand T here. I'll just get rid of that. Probably got a little close to that, but regardless, need not matter. Probably do need those boxes to see what they have. Should be able to get up from over there, so let's just go over here. Grab it. Drop down a tiny bit. Oh, can I reach that? Oh, wait a minute. May not even matter. I may have just found my route up. And then simply just wedge your body in the tiny space. I'm super close to the top. My phone died, but it closed the stream first. And I was like, damn, I've been blocked. Did you think I just closed you from the stream? You've had enough time, too much time today. Touch grass. That sounds like something I would say. Perfect. I'm just taking the balloons to make this slightly easier. Let me up! Let me up! Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. Aww. That was a shame. The game glitched. So if you do not know what happens in Peak, if you're stuck on a surface and you keep spamming space, if you do not get up, you store all of that momentum, and as soon as you start going down, it just all happens all at once. So I careened myself into the earth. Alright, anyhow. Because that's really nice. You what? I careened myself into the earth. Okay, maybe I'm not doing Little Nightmares today. Do you think I said something else? Oh, that's a good sign. Balloon. I'm not really sure. Is it worth it to take 2 coconuts with me? I'll take 2 to cook, 1 to eat, 1 to store. Don't cream in the earth. Careen. Why would I ever say that? Just spell that one out for me? Okay, I'll spell it out. I've not passed the shoreline, so I actually have, I think I have an infinite timer now. Make sure that I'm not going too far. Careen. I'm illiterate. C-A-R-E-E-N. Careen. Move swiftly in an uncontrolled way in a specific direction. I picked this up. I got this word from some of my friends. The more you know. Yeah. English is funny. All languages are funny if you start learning about other ones. I'm gonna check to see if someone's online. Oh, they're just doing geometry dash. I'm not gonna ask them about Fireteam Elite now. Yeah, it should be okay. Fireteam Elite? Mm-hmm. Aliens. But in all honesty, it may not work out now because I kind of want to do... Because the mesa's here, and I know exactly where the badge is, it might be like another hour for me to get that and throw it in the kiln. Unless I'm like speedy about that. Then do that, yeah. Box. Milk. Not the good milk. Because it's not really going to be super helpful. It's going to go away very quickly. Yep, and it's already gone. Another checkpoint flag. Yippee. Yeah, I probably should have put down the checkpoint flag last round before I did that jump up. I just thought that if I could save it for a little bit more, I suppose I let my greed get to me. My greed for wanting more progress. What was your favorite Y2K era TV show? So you're talking about before the U2000 because it's Y2K. Let's see. I could be basic and just say Seinfeld. I used to binge that a lot. Like around the time-ish. There's some good 2003 stuff, I'm sure. Well, yeah. I'm also not in the... I could probably come up with some better stuff than that, but I'm just not thinking of TV shows right now. There's nothing. Not even a single place to get up. I should probably be able to fit in the crack there. Yep, I was right. Come on, Scout. I like to pretend I was alive in the 90s and it's fun. Ignorance is bliss, I suppose. So you like to have like the Matrix aesthetic where you live in the year 1999? Yeah, because in the Matrix, they say that the pinnacle of society was 1999. Did you see that Ace of Base concert? No, I was too busy being inside, reading. The fog is coming, the fog is coming. Dead by Daylight, Dead by Daylight. There's fog in Dead by Daylight. You could increase the fog in Dead by Daylight or decrease it if you want to waste an offering slot. To be funny. Books existed in the 90s? No, it's a mythical concept. All that existed were cassette players and like other 90s related items. You want a big rounded TV? You want a TV to cave someone's skull in? I understand. For self-defense purposes. Okay, got uppy. Your eyes, you'll be here soon. One of those little Disney TVs could probably cost you a foot. Just a foot? You're generous. I have good and bad news. Toxic, this better be about the application. Oh Yasumi, oh Yasumi, close your eyes and you'll be this dream. You finished the application sooner than you thought you would? Okay. I'd like the princess when I played Mario Tennis on the N64, that's about it. I think I may have played Mario 64. Super Mario 64, sorry. But I really did not do much with the N64. Bad news, I missed my first day of school today because someone told me the wrong return date. That's about it, okay. I mean, missing the first day, if there's any days to miss, probably like the first and maybe the last, excluding finals. Voice inside my head. Oh wait, hold on. Cool. I'll keep it. Yeah, so. Scared of what my AP pre-calc teacher was gonna tell me. As I've said before, I've taken calculus, and I know calculus quite well, so if you ever need help with that, just unironically ask. The only stuff that I would really have to brush up on is like trigonomic identities and things like that, but even then, it's pretty easy. Sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1, stuff like that. I keep that in mind. Okay. And I said they might teach you stuff in pre-calc that I never learned because I skipped pre-calc. And then when I took calculus, I was like, why would you need a pre-class for this? Oh Yasumi, close your eyes and you release me. There we go. Oh yeah, I have hunger now because I'm not a skeleton. Yummers. That said, do not worry about your timeout on YouTube. It was only 30 minutes. It's not like it's gonna be a week. If you want to lurk in there and do anything, you should be fine by now. Lameo, alright, thank you. I wonder, does it even tell you the timeout length when I time you out? I wonder. I'll have to test that with my other account. Nope. Not a single balloon. Besides the one in my backpack. Forgot YouTube is streaming too? Yep. That's not useful this run. Yeah, YouTube streaming has some nice stuff, but I still think in terms of like interaction and the things that you can do, Twitch is the best. But Twitch does have downsides. The latency compared to other streaming platforms is actually pretty poor, amazingly. You're not able to go back on Twitch streams. Like if you miss something, you have to just wait until the entire stream's done. But you can do that on YouTube, which I'm still stunned that Twitch has not had that feature. It's purely probably a financial thing, but even then, why let your competitor have a feature that's that good? Which pay gates rewind? It's a paid feature? That's disgusting. But why? Subscribers can rewind? Okay, wants to hear about unsavory business practices? Well, that sounds like most businesses, but... discussion for another time. Like, I guess I kind of understand. But then again, also Twitch makes certain things behind certain requirements that I think are ridiculous. Like, choosing quality of stream if you're not affiliate is just not a feature that you have. So it's like 720, 1080p, or nothing. It's a great example of a financial thing, but even still kind of hurts. Because, like, there's only so many people in the world that can watch a 1080p stream for hours. Because people have data caps, they have, like, limited bandwidth, they have so many different things. So wait, does that mean because I'm technically a subscriber to my own channel, I can rewind my own streams? Let's go. Another win for Spiggy. Or I would imagine I get a notice from Twitch. You have to be a paid subscriber here on Twitch channel. Streamers are not allowed to rewind. Why would they do that? Why would that be necessary? We. Okay, here we go. Alright, almost back to where I was. The Mesa biome, that is. Oh, the bees! The bees! The bees! Actually, wait, can medicinal root get rid of the poison quicker? Thank you, medicinal root. Okay. That kind of looks like a decent path. I'll try up here. It's my night. Maybe I've talked about this before, but I do find it amusing. I understand that for streaming, it's people's jobs, but it's so weird whenever I look on Twitter and I see people complain about someone else getting the most amount of, I think it's subs. It's either subs in a year or most amount of subs of all time. And then the common trend is that whoever gets it, then everyone else complains about them. It's like a rite of passage. Because I think that occurred recently with, I think it was Vettel. How do you ever pronounce his channel name? Where it's the guy who has an AI VTuber, but he just is a turtle. I don't know how to describe it. I mean, it seems like a really cool idea, and it is an interesting use of AI, but everybody's just giving them a large amount of criticism because, you know, AI bad. No nuance allowed. I just do not get it. It just makes me exhausted whenever I go on the internet and I see people complain about everything. There has to be a point where people just get tired about complaining, right? Or enough is enough. Okay, I'm gonna wait to do the energy drink. We'll glitch through the wall and then just go uppy. This is the only place that I can even see right now, so just go with it. Cool. Hello, big tree. No, not tall enough. Maybe this scout needs a leg lengthening surgery. Up here. Excuse me. Alright. Do I hope that I get the skeleton book? Kind of not. I'll keep it with me in case I want to use it. Because it is nice for the mesa, but I'll probably want it after I get the golden statue. So that way I have the extra stamina. Assuming I get it, of course. No, cure-all. Okay. It is also amusing to me that this used to be... Those points... You used to have to climb to get that, and they just lowered them. I do not know if that's because people complained about it, or... Whatever reason it was, it's very different now. Alright, well, I do not even have to worry about my complaint anymore, because... Welp. I'm not even able to turn into a skelly right now. Ow. Yep, heat is hot, but I will have to deal with that now. Get me in, get me in, get me in. I'm not really wanting to deal with these tornadoes right now. Yippee! Over here. I can take a lot more risk because I'm not worried about taking damage. Cool. Alright, I do not have a remote claw this time. Okay. Up. Nice. I kind of just have to ball. There's not really much I can... Let it regen for a little bit. Scope. There we go. Nice. It would have been so tragic if I would have lost all my stamina right at that end and just fall to my death. Doink. Can I speak to you, Bing Bong of the Gold? It's the heaviest thing I have. The Cure-All and the Coconut are probably up there. It was nighttime. Okay, I can just sprint. No need to wait. Hmm. The real question now is, how do I repeat the path that I went down? Because I know how to repeat this path. This is pretty easy. Getting up the mesa, I had a really good run there. So I want to try to be as one-to-one as possible. I just went through there. how does this not count as shade? Might be Beetle. Coconut. Come on. Oh, that gives me so much more space. Okay, do not consume that just yet. Okay. Alright, so I have to also mentally keep in mind I have no climbing aid items. That's cruel. Well, at least it's gonna cook the food for me. Let us hope that this next suitcase has food or a climbing aid. Oh, and there's Dead by Daylight done. More? Wow, okay. I'm gonna put, like... I'm just gonna take it. Let's see what happens. There we go. Block the damage for an achievement. Probably not too much, but at least it helped. That works. Balloon. Like this. Yeah, I kind of need to take this. Just so I have it with me. Okay, I might just combine both of these. Just do the funny. Get up. You have unlimited stamina. You're acting like you do not. Oh, it's EP time. Ah, me. Oh, bing bong. Or a little much. I kind of want to get on the road, so I'm just gonna do that. I remember this path. Not necessarily good memories, but certainly memories. Let me get a clear path that I can actually see where I'm going. Okay, so we're gonna go around. Just to make sure I do not pass out. On this cliff face. Wait, this might be the cliff that I died on. Let's go! I'm back to where I was. Yippee! Hello. Hi, Ocean. How are you doing this fine day? Doing pretty good. That's nice to hear. Another checkpoint flag? Okay, that is amusing. I will probably keep that. Oh. Barely out of the radius. I was napping to ultra kill music. Not sure how soothing of a nap it was then. Let me just take this again. It was not smart of me to just throw it away. Instead, I should have thrown it uppy. And then watch it flow down. It was great. I mean, I'm not much one to talk. I've gone to sleep to Death Grips music before. True. How do you know that's true that I've done that, Ocean? Interesting. Can sleep to any song if I like it. Okay, the sun no longer affects me. I'm kind of doubting that I'm gonna get the last few balloons because I'm not doing super well in terms of balloon acquisition rate, but oh well. Hooray. Chain launcher, that's really good. I'm not even going to take the marshmallow because I have a better food item, but I will consume it. No, let's just put the balloon back and then just take it. Bing bong. Alright, Chaldea. What do you have for me? BRB. Okay. Bye-bye, Toxic. I didn't accidentally ignore you, right? What do you mean? Are you asking if I asked you a question? Oh, there's the damage. Wondering when that was coming back. I was doing something zoned out, so I don't know if I missed a question. Yes. No, you have not missed any questions. It's mainly just being me playing in peace. Good, good. Fire bad. Oh no. Thank you, Cure All. Ooh, suitcase. Hello. Milk. Check guide real quick. Nice. I'm back and I bring excellent news. What is the excellent news? Anesthetic. Game Awards, right? Are you talking about like the people who won? Like Hollow Knight Silksong winning Game of the Year? E33 only won one. Ah. So are people still angry about the fact that it swept the Game Awards? egg. I mean, I played through it. In fact, I even did it on stream. Expedition 33 is a good game. I feel like people are only mainly disliking it because it's popular and because it won so much. It's the same exact thing that happens with any sports team that wins too much. But it wasn't revealed that they used AI for some of the textures. Well, yes, they used AI for some of the textures and for background stuff, but they replaced it when they realized... From what I recall, the AI stuff is not in the game anymore, Ocean. They used it in, like, early development. Like, 1 week, yeah. It was funny seeing Jeff Keighley go on stage and then say Expedition 33 like 100 times. So I would have to look more into it, Ocean. Obviously, I do not have the information with me just on me here, because it's not exactly like I was planning to talk about this, but from what I know, and from what I've seen, they used it for placeholder textures. And it's the common thing of AI bad, and any use of AI must be bad. They undid it, and they revoked the Indie Game Awards, but the Game of the Year Indie Award was still kept. Well, that was not at the Game Awards. It was at a different award show, was it not? Like, I think there needs to be a more nuanced approach to AI as opposed to just AI use bad. Yeah, that's what I was trying to distinguish. Okay. Yeah, because I did read that they had some of their awards revoked because of the AI usage. And the last alternate biome is nothing. Expedition 33! Ooh. I'm just gonna eat it so that way I get all the extra stamina I need. Because I guarantee there may be a year, or there may be a time coming up the next few years in which there's a game that was made primarily with AI that might win an award. And that's gonna be really sad. I was really salty about the indie because I think they got several million in funding from a parent company. Yeah, I'm not sure Expedition 33 should be classified as an indie company. Like, as compared to other indie studios, they're certainly not a super great example. Because most indie studios do not get millions in venture capital at their start. Yeah. For a team that big, yeah, that is also true. I'm just gonna take the balloons. I'm just gonna equip them because there's not a use for me anymore. Now, the run essentially does not matter anymore because I have the achievement pretty much in my grasp. All I have to do is just throw this in the volcano. Bing bong. Indy, I'm thinking Five Guys in somebody's parents' garage. Wait, what? Yeah, in order to get an achievement in this game, I have to throw a bing bong in the volcano. You're gonna kill Bing Bong? I am gonna kill Bing Bong. It's for an achievement. I'll never do it again, but like this one time I have to kill this specific Bing Bong. No! I'll tell you when to look away, Ocean. You stuck on one. The Bing Bong death scene. Yes, the Bing Bong death scene. It's like the end of the Lord of the Rings movies. Alright, Ocean, I'd recommend looking away. Are you gonna keep going for the win? Of course. Look away, Ocean. I'm sorry, Bing Bong, but, you know, it's worth it. There we go. No way! You can look again. Is the deed done? The deed is done. Bing Bong is no longer in my inventory. I'm not seeing Bing Bong. You see, Ocean, what I did? I pranked you. What I did is I sent a golden Bing Bong to a golden Bing Bong farm, where he's gonna live for the rest of his life super happy. See that lava? That's gonna be the view for a long time. Yep. Home realtor trying to sell property on this volcano be like, it's such an aesthetic view. So static, reminding me of the ever-present change in society. He's not your inventory because he's back at Hume, right? Well, yeah, he's back at the Golden Bing Bong farm. The lava rises. Oh, time to jump. Yep, there it is. Oh. I'm gonna have to go down. That was a mistake. I'm gonna go back up here. I think I can pretty much get back to where I was, regardless of what happened. I'm probably gonna pull out the rope cannon for this. It's a good spot that I can shoot. Not really look like it. Oh, regardless, just climb. There goes the extra stamina. Go uppy. Well, there goes the run. There's the L-tip 4 redeem. Alright, is there anything else that I can do in Peak today? Anywho. You should remove it, not gonna lie. You know, the funny thing is what? It did not matter that time because I was not going for an achievement for getting to the peak. If anything, you actually saved me time. I mean, resurrect a friend using unholy means. Mandrake I cannot do. I cannot do Alpine. I cannot do cannibalism. I could do calcium intake, but that's kind of just farming. Aeronautics is just looking for balloons. Is Bing Bong still alive, right? Yes. Bing Bong is the one who redeemed the Alt F4. But let me switch it to swing transition, so that way you're not just staring at nothing. I kind of have to wait for other days to see peak scene transition. Yeah. That's what it says. We both have it installed, Henry and I. Are you talking about Fireteam Elite? You should play Peak because you haven't played it today. True, I should play Peak. That's a good idea, Ocean. I mean, I'm kind of torn. Because if I do Little Nightmares, then I'm not going to be playing it that much. And also, to be honest, Wyatt and Henry, the reason I was asking about Fireteam Elite like an hour or two ago is because at around an hour from now, I might be busy. What's your least favorite game that I've ever played on stream? Is that what you're asking, or just like in general? Ocean. Oh, so Wyatt and Henry have not answered my question. I am still just waiting here. Either works. I've played some of the Call of Duty games that I've played have been pretty bad, but on stream, I might say like... World of Horror was not super great. I was anticipating a lot more, but it was extremely shallow. I've not played like really, really bad games on stream as of yet. Or that might also be like 60 seconds reanimized, but that's just because I was not a big fan of what the gameplay loop for that was. Oh, I guess I'll never know. Alright. You know what? I think this is fortuitous. What? Yeah, you guys were not listening. Oh, weird. You seemed really interested in 60 seconds. So I liked the initial start of 60 seconds, but rethinking about it, it's just the same thing over and over again. It's the same reason that some roguelikes do not pull me and some do not. I was looking for suggestions. I asked you guys, do you have Aliens Fireteam Elite installed? And you did not answer. Do I have to get into that call and personally ask both of you? It'd be funny if I have to, but you know. Like, I initially liked some of the scenarios and things like that, but it's not a game that I think maybe I don't have it. You don't have Aliens Fireteam Elite, the game that we played with you and actively went through the campaign. I know you probably mean installed, but I'd like to imagine that it was also the other way. You do not have it installed. Okay. Well, anywho, I think what I'll do is I'll Wordle on stream? No, I'm not gonna do Wordle on stream because then it would spoil Wordle for some of you. The sacred text. I might just end stream for a bit. There's a possibility I may come back to do Little Nightmares, but I would say that's very low. It depends if I'm not really that tired. I'll go make some food as well. And also, Wyatt and Henry, I might join call while I'm making food. Aw, it's okay, Ocean. Sometimes it's alright to just have a point where you're like, you know what, this is a good stopping point. So with that, hopefully you all have a good rest of your day. Hopefully you did it, / will do something productive. So long. Bye-bye.